Welcome, guys, and hi, welcome to GP2 stream GP2 for the title decider. I'm your commentator Robert Ionescu, and I will be joined by Miklos Gal for the final race here in Brazil. Hello, Miklos.
Hey guys, I'm glad to be back here. It's been a while since I last commentated, and it's gonna be another opportunity for me. But now we would like to hear the criteria and some other team news from you.
All right, so what do I start with? The championship conditions are pretty simple, if you ask me. The battle is between Gabriel Gomes and Tevin Alteron. If Gomes, Alteron needs to win and set the fastest lap, and no, wait, no, Naternon needs to win the race, otherwise he doesn't win the championship. If Naternon wins and he takes the fastest lap, he needs Gomes to finish A for lower. If he wins, he needs Gomes to finish 9 for lower. So all that Gomes needs to do is finish in the top 8 or in the top 9, depending on or just if Naternon doesn't win. So it's pretty simple criteria compared to what we had in other times. Also for the team news, the final 6 seats for GP4 OC and also the GP2 seats for next season. So yeah, the final OC seats are at Red Bull, Miklos is being kept. At Williams, I am joining and Roman Quag is being kept. Raven Alteron, who can win the championship today, is joining. And Oliver Glazebook is being kept. Sauber, Roberto Gamba is being kept. So yeah, those are the criteria. The criteria and the team news, sorry.
It's okay. I think Gabriel Gomez is having the championship for this season. He's leading by 23 points, so he could only throw that race away. If Tiravi winning and Gomez is retiring, then he might lose it.
Qualified ahead of Nateran, so if Nateran wants to win the championship, he has to make the pass and make a lot more passes and win the race. So yeah. Anyway, let's get to the grid now. So Snezana Radivojevic is on pole. She has been confirmed to stay in GP2 next season. And Andrea Federi is going to be starting in second place. Then we have Glenn Campana in third place, Tomaselli in fourth, and I'll let you continue with the grid, Miklos.
Okay, so Noah Schlegel and Isaac Fasura coming at the third row at fifth and sixth place. They got followed by Henry Watzal and Maxim Titkov at seventh and eighth position. The current championship leader, Gabriel Gomez, is coming at ninth place, and Arsenal Tomaselli is closing the first top 10. The first guy outside of the top 10 is Max Killen, who I just call Max Killet usually, who just followed the YouTuber at CSGO. Then you might know who he is. Gerard Fosbury.
Yes? At least you're not calling him Carenti.
Exactly. So Gerard Fosbury coming at 12th place, Tiravi Notaranon at 13, the second place driver on championship. He's having a very slim and slight chance to win the championship, but since this is GP4, anything can happen. Daniel Macamo comes at 14, Rodrigo Gomez at 15, Felix Krebs is 16, Robin Kelly's and Jamie Griffiths 17 and 18th. Laura Chung and Thomas Pascual 19 and 20, and the two guys at the back of the grid are Nicolas Zorbach and Angus Monroe.
Yeah, that's the grid, and we'll have 43 laps of Interlagos action. The practice for the top class was dry, but this race is going to start wet. No, it's going to start sunny, it's going to start dry, but there is a 50% chance of some light rain. I mean, not at the start, like immediately after the start. So yeah, we're gonna get ready for the race now. So who's gonna win the title? Gomes or Naternon? Who's gonna win the race?
I don't know. Anyone can win this race because GP2 has a more equal cars like as in DTM and unlike Formula 1. But here is the start, and here is your commentary for the last race of the 2015 season.
So we're on board with Federi in second place, Radivojevic on the left of the screen, Federi on the right, and of course Federi on the left of the track and Radivojevic on the right. So here they go, 4 lights, 5 lights. We're going, we just have 4 lights, but we're going. It's a good start for the front two. I think Federi might have a slightly better start. Andrea Federi goes down the inside and he takes the lead, yes. No, Radivojevic holds on to the outside and Radivojevic leads into turn, grabs the lead, apologies. But good start for Federi.
I honestly thought your stream is in front of mine because I thought
That
you are
was
just
very
predicting the
confusing. And
results.
now they're going free wide. They're going free wide at the back, and Tomaselli is trying to go for a move on Radivojevic. The championship contenders are both still in the race. I think they're almost next to each other. No one out so far, so no commentator's curse. But Federi, I think he's increasing the gap already. Radivojevic seems she doesn't have so much pace at the start.
Well, yeah, so far Gabriel Gomez is winning the race quite easily because
You mean
neither
the
of them.
championship?
Yes, exactly. But with the championship, he wins everything. And at the moment, they are both out of the points. So Notarano is at 13, Gomez is 11th, and Makamo overtook Notarano for 12th place. So
Ah.
the second place in the championship, the second place guy is already lost another position, which is, of course, not good for
Meanwhile,
him.
Meanwhile, the race winner from USA, Pascual, he's in 21st position, so not a good day so far for him. But Federi continues to pull the gap, and now Tomaselli is going to try and attack on Radivojevic into the Senna S. We'll see if he can make the move. Breaking late. Tomaselli! He makes the move.
Exactly. And Schlegel is getting overtaken by
Side by
Cam.
side and around the outside. Good move.
I nearly said Camembert, but I don't know. Cameron? What is the name? I don't know,
Campana.
sorry. Campana, exactly. And wait, it's raining. Look at the ground.
Yeah, there's already some
Rain droplets.
spray. Yeah, some drops of rain. The MP Motorsports battling, and they're also holding up Gomes, and Alternon is holding up another car as well. Federi, he has a 1.4 second gap already to Tomaselli, as you can see on the def panel.
Those guys who are
Looking
in
a good
front.
start.
Yeah?
But remember, his fuel load I think might be smaller.
Yes. We should know that by going even to on board, and then we could see all the fuel loads of the guys
We can see it
and
from the
girls.
def panel actually. He has 23 laps.
Oh,
21 to
exactly. I always
Tomaselli.
forget we have that something.
Panel. We don't have it in GP4 OC anymore, but because it doesn't work on Joe's computer, but for this mod. But yeah, on Flo's computer it works, and we have it.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
lap
We
2,
had for the team
Federi
as
says the
well.
fastest lap. Tomaselli says the fastest lap. Sorry.
Yeah, so since the rain droplets are on the ground and there is a lockup,
There's a lockup
this
from
is what I was
Gomez.
talking about. Yes, this is what I was talking
I don't
about.
know.
If the ground is getting more wet, then the slick tires
Yeah, it's
won't
easy
be
to
enough
make
for this.
mistakes.
But at the
Now
moment, the slick
battling
tires
for
are
position.
perfect.
Laterno needs to make this pass if he wants any chance to win the championship. He needs to pass Gomez first. Now Ternon does it. Now Ternon just needs to win the race and he'll be champion. Well, of course, that's the difficult part.
Yeah, also Schlegel overtook Vatsa, so he's back to P6 even though he lost 2 places because he was at P5 before lose a place against Campana.
And I think Radivojevic, she overtook Fashar because I think Fashar passed her earlier, but she passed him back. Or maybe he never passed her, I'm not sure.
Yeah, likewise Notarano overtook Gomez and got up for P12. That still
Gomez
means
already
nothing.
lost a lot of time, and Naterno seems to have pace, it appears.
We
Oh,
will see.
Tomaselli! Tomaselli is attacking Federi, the battle of the Italians in Brazil. Brazil has a high Italian population, but if there are Italian fans, they must be cheering now because 2 Italian drivers are battling for the race lead.
They won't cheer too much if they crash into each other.
Ah, but let's not jinx it. Oh my god, Radivojevic! Where did she come from? She got second place back, amazing!
Just a split stream.
Slipstream, unbelievable.
And not only split stream, don't forget Tomaselli had a bad run because he had to push the brake behind Fideri at the starting point. So this is how Radivojevic could come back, losing the split stream, also the better acceleration point, and now here she goes back to second place.
So it's now Radivojevic is an Italian sandwich. So yeah, Italy, Serbia, Italy, the nations on the current podium. But of course, the podium can change. Titkov makes a position. Makes the move on Fosbury. To the back. Griffiths is at the back.
Yes, exactly. But
look how much time Tomaselli lost. He's already like almost a second behind Radivojevic.
well, don't forget they are battling continuously, so this is something. What? What could
Yeah,
be the
agreed.
matter of the time losing?
I have a good point, mate.
Yeah, but you know, Gomez could have a better point or not run if they could overtake their rivals who are in front of them. And since this is GP2, the top 10 gets points, and also you get 2 points for the fastest lap, but not run should
Yeah.
achieve later on.
Doesn't need the fastest lap to be champion, but it could help. So yeah,
I mean, 2 points actually could mean a
the
lot
2 points. Yeah, but he can win the championship without them, and that's what I was saying.
without the points.
I mean, he has to win the race, that's for sure, but he can win without the fastest lap. Meanwhile, Campana makes a move on for sure. I think there was a bit of contact. See? Bro braking late. He just slid, but no contact.
Exactly, yes.
And
You were
Gomez
right.
was in our position, but I think... Oh, the spray! The spray is kicking in, the rain is finally stronger.
Yes, I don't want to push you down in the commentary, but sometimes if there is a big battle, I would like to, just comment it like screaming.
Alright,
I
starting
don't
me.
know, I don't know, but we will see.
My mistake.
What is your mistake?
Keep talking so much, I mean, I
It's
talk
okay,
with...
you are the main commentator. I just came for
And,
the last race.
and now I think we're gonna have a freeway battle for the lead between Federi, Radivojevic and Tomaselli.
Most likely, and we hope we will have because we love the interesting battles.
Remember, the championship isn't the only thing at stake. A race win is always important.
Also, let's not forget about what Felix just mentioned, that Franco Gamba took, I think, his first ever podium back at Singapore in the 2015 Formula One season, which I forgot to congratulate him, but now I do. So congratulations for the podium, and hope in the near future you can have more. Even though with the Toro Rosso it's gonna be it's hard. And thank you, Rifki, for calling me cute. I love you too. And Thomas Ali is now overtaking Radivojevic and coming back to P2. With such an easy move, even though like Fasur is doing the same, and not to mention that behind him Campana might lose another position if he's not careful, but he's.
While in some news, Robert Hunter has just announced his retirement from GP4 OC, so yeah. After losing out on a seat, he has decided to retire, and I think he's had a very good 2 seasons. GP2 champion, so yeah. Of course, other drivers missed out on a seat in the top tier, but I think they might have a chance to join DTM or Formula E. We'll have to see. Anyway, as the race continues, the rain is intensifying, and I wonder when they're gonna have to change for intermediate tires.
Well, so far they didn't, but so far they are going on slicks on the wet track, and we can see they're keeping the car under control pretty well. So
Yeah,
no
but
wonder they're asking guys. Yes.
you can ask everyone who watched the Germany race how slicks on a dry track are like, you know.
Okay, but this is GP4, and even though
Yeah,
the
I
track
know.
is wet, they can still go on slicks.
A good point. And now Turon is up into the points. He's in P10.
Yes, but he can come up. Also, and there is a big overtaker trying from Maxim Titkov.
They're trying to go too wide by too wide. So let's see. Watzel down the inside, and he takes the position.
Notaran is having P10, but let's not forget about he's having a better run than Schlegel. And in that way he might grab P9 immediately. And this is a big battle here between Titkov, between Watzel, and with the others.
Mate, this is a replay. I already commentated on that bit. And now their battle continues. Let's see. Pascal is racing side by side. Carlos and Griffiths at the back.
Where is Pascual? What are you talking about? Wait,
Yeah.
I'm
you watching the
commentating.
stream?
Yes, I do. Sorry.
Behind, you should watch the Discord because the Discord is ahead of the stream.
I know.
Far behind. Anyway,
Right.
Federi, I think he's increased his lead, yes, to 2 seconds.
Exactly. And now turn is up to
And
P9, as we said.
Tomaselli passed back Nezana. And I think he might be closing, I'm not sure.
I have no idea how Notaranum could score 23 more points than Gomez. Like he
Win
could.
the race, it's pretty simple. Okay, winning the race isn't simple, we have a
Federi,
pit stop.
this
Oh, the intermediate time has
intermediate.
arrived.
Yes, this is gonna be intermediate.
Campana is not pitting. Campana is gonna lead the race, but this
Because
is
yes,
Campana
because
doesn't pit.
it would be a double stack.
As you can see, you can remember from the Russia race, a lot of teams double stacked at the same time, and it was a chaos. Anyway,
Yes,
everyone
exactly.
is. A lot of people are pitting. So many people. Some guys are gonna be held up probably.
Wow, this is gonna be exciting. They are all on wets. They are all
Ah.
at wets.
So let's see who will rejoin at the front because.
Well, probably the one who had the pit at the beginning.
Radivojevic is the first
Yes.
one to rejoin, so she's gonna be in the race lead. Oh my god, Federi lost so much time.
Vatsar is losing so much time as well, and he gonna be last in that way because he have to wait. Yes, Vatsar gonna be last.
Ah.
I mean, Zorbak is last at the moment. I don't know how, but
I
yeah.
think
So
it's
Vatsar
right near the back.
from P6 he went back into P21 because of the slow pit stop, but it was predictable. Whenever it comes to that big chaos in the pits, you can't know where you join back. But Gomez came up and there is no turn. No turn must be around P4. And this means if they pit now, it's not 100% they're gonna be held up like those drivers in the pits. So they
Ah.
might earn some positions. Just let's see here what will
So it
happen.
might have been a good play for Campana. And Zorbach, what's going on? He's pitting? Oh, he
Double
suffers from a
stack.
double stack once again. Not the first time it's happened to him, and it's so unlucky.
Yes, he lost lots of times. This is why Vatsa didn't come back at last place. So Gomez 5th, Notaran 4th, maybe? Or 3rd?
But did they pit? Rodrigo Gomes in fourth, and
Oh, so Notaran on pit. I missed it completely.
Gabriel Gomes is behind his non-related other Gomes. So yeah, the Gomes they're both gonna head into a pit, as you can see.
But wait,
So let's see if
both
Camping as
Campos
well.
are going to the pits.
No, Zorbach is a Campos and he already pitted, and Federe. Campana pits from the virtual race lead. Let's see how much he can gain or lose.
Well,
He's coming for
depends
his
on.
pit stop.
Oh my god, they're gonna be held up a little bit. Not
Traffic.
that much, and he's
No, it's
coming back. Wow. Was
Campana, but
lucky.
look at the fuel. 19 laps. He has to pit again. He's not going to the end of the race.
Yes, exactly. And who gonna lead the race? Let's see. So Radivojevic is leading.
Radivojevic. It's going to be Rapax in the lead, whatever the case.
Fideri, Campana is coming. Campana gained a lot, to be honest.
They're
they
in fourth position.
Exactly, this is what I was talking about before.
Could be third if he passes now. It's
And
gonna
he
be close
will-
out of the pits.
He's P3.
No,
This is
he's
what
just
we need.
ahead. Now turn on the podium. This is a huge opportunity to him. If he passes the two guys ahead, he can win the championship.
This is what I was talking about,
Assuming
to
that
be
Gomez
honest, that the pistols came in and Fazur gonna be P8 if he's not pushing
Skillen goes
Baskin
wide.
out.
Skillen goes wide. Does he join safely? Yes. Yes. And Gomez makes the move into P9, which might be crucial. He's gonna need P8, I think.
But only
forward.
if Notarano wins, and he does not. He just needs 1 point. Depends on who has the fastest lap.
You're right. We have to remember, I think Gomez's priority is to finish as high as he can. And Campana, I think he might be struggling for pace because Tomaselli is all over him.
Not only that, but since Tiravi seems fast now, and he seems like he is gaining quite a lot of time compared to the others, he might get not only the top 3, but maybe the top 2 or the first place from Radivojevic, but we will see.
Tomaselli, he's going on the inside.
He
He
will
goes
have
for
it.
it. And Tomaselli makes the pass. Not as spectacular as a typical Tomaselli pass, but a typical Tomaselli family pass, but he makes it.
Look, Krabs on Skillen, and Krabs gonna have this overtake as well.
Skillen seems to be struggling for grip right now because he's getting overtaken by everyone. Rodrigo Gomes is at the back. What I think he might have been held up in the pits because he was ahead of Gabriel earlier. Now Campana is under attack from Titkov.
I'm gonna just let you commentate now.
Sorry, I was eating a cookie.
No, it's okay. Okay, Chung from on the outside on Fosbury, but I'm not sure if Chung is just holding the position or gaining actually some. To be honest, I would be more curious about the others. Like, no offense, I love everyone equally, but I would be more curious about what's going on in the top 5. Yes, exactly. So here is nothing. Everyone is following everyone from pretty safe and distant distance. Okay, that was weird. Titkov might have a big chance to overtake. Maybe I don't know who's in front of him.
Not Campana. Yes, Campana. Sorry, my
Oh, it's
mistake.
Campana. All right. So I didn't mess up, but he's too far. Some other stuff as well that he might see less in the rain, and this might make his chances lower, even though he's still in the split stream. Larachon is getting attacked by Fosbury, and this is a typical overtaking spot where drivers are making overtakes pretty easily, and this is another easy overtake by Fosbury. And unfortunately, another lost position. Even though Laura Chung is gonna stay at GP2 for next season as well, she got just confirmed. There's a big battle bit in front of Pascual, the Skillan and Krebs, and Krebs might overtake Skillan right now, but Skillan is holding around the outside, and the outside line in the wet has more grips, and this is the way he can keep the position. All right.
Well,
Wait,
meanwhile, I have some freezes. It's just for me. I think it's okay for you guys.
just for it's for you, I think, because for me there is no freezing.
I have some issues, but I think it's still good
And
for
exactly,
you.
Notaran is attacking Feedery for P2 at the moment. So thanks for the comment.
So
Oh.
he's gonna try to go for it.
Hey Laura, welcome to the chat. You deserve some cookies, but only later.
Actually, I'm giving everyone cookies right now.
Alright, so Notarana might have the chance to pass Feedery for P2, and this might mean some pretty good points for him. So far, he's not getting the championship because Gabriel Gomez is getting at P9. Not to mention he should get not P. I mean, should get 23 points.
Fosbury down the inside, he doesn't make the move, and my freezing is gone, so it's okay now.
It froze up for me now.
Yep. Macamo is trying to overtake Campana. Tomaselli is going down the inside of Krebs into the Reta Oposta. No, sorry, the Desida del Lago. I know all the corner names, I looked them up, but I made a mistake. And now Gomez gets overtaken by Careless.
For me, it started to freezing so hard.
I'm gonna go for it. And he's gonna try to go for it, I think.
Nope, not yet.
Oh, is this a replay? Oh, sorry.
No, he's still behind him. I just solved my freezing problems, and now Notran is in the split stream getting in the left side, and he's having the inner line, and so far getting P2, but he have to complete the corner to
And
get
he gets the
second position. Exactly. So this is what he needs. He have to overtake
one more position to be in a championship winning spot, so yeah. The Renault driver for next season, let's see what he does. Both of the championship contenders will have a spot. Nateron at Renault and Gomez at Haas, so both of them have a drive. Congratulations to them.
Yes, the only question is which of them gonna win the championship and
can
call themselves yes GP2 champion.
GP2 champion, GP2.
Okay, so Pascual for P13 on Munro in the inside and easily got it. It wasn't such a big. Well, yes, Tiravia needs one more position. I'm so excited about that Tiravi might win it now. I am
And he's
always
so
cheering.
close.
Yes.
Oliveira is struggling for pace. This is Arturo's chance. If he takes the position, he will be virtually winning the championship if he takes the position.
Well, not virtually. He will win the championship if
I mean, right?
Gomez is finishing at P9. Exactly.
Remember, it's if Gomez finishes P7, it doesn't matter what Arturo does.
And Natarenon is in the inside now, and he will have it because he has a speed difference. He's
Going for
going
the
in the
lead.
inside line.
Goes for the lead, and this might be the championship winning pass. We'll have to wait and see, but he grabs the lead of the Brazilian GP. Federi, the battle of the Italians continues, and Tomaselli has great pace.
And I just watched back on the stream how was the overtake. Well, yes, this might be a championship winning overtake. The two MP Motorsports are switching positions.
Running for the final points place. Meanwhile, Gomez, he is right behind another car, so he needs to make this pass. It will put him one step closer.
It's an Isaac Fazur, yes. But if Gomez is making a mistake, then
Going down the inside now into the Interlagos, and he makes the position. For sure, runs wide. But Gomez is in P8 now, so I think down to who has the fastest lap now.
in that way, Gomez is winning the title.
Unless now Teron has the fastest lap, but we'll have to see. It was when the dry conditions came, so...
Yes. So Gomez is now a champion. We should know who has the fastest lap.
Gomez will be... If the race ends right now, Gomez will be the champion.
Paulino is having the fastest lap, so that's not really something which we count at the closing stage of the championship. So Gomez is winning at the moment.
He will ask the racing engineering team to give the fastest lap away to him.
Not only that, but...
I mean, sorry.
Wait, not only that, but...
Tomaselli is helping Gomez because now he's preventing now Teron from having the fastest lap points, so...
Gomez was leading by 23 points. It would be a real shame to lose the championship from this moment.
Gomes right now is in that position he needs. Gomes, Rodrigo, he's been battling careless for a while and he goes down the inside. This time a Brazilian fought for a title in Brazil, whether it be in real life or in the OC. It was a disappointment for the crowd, but will it be happiness this time? Flashbacks to 2008, so let's see what happens. Gomes has been in the GP2 since 2008. He finally has a drive for next season, and I'm sure he wants to end this. He wants to leave GP2 as champion, but the Northern wants the same thing.
Not only that, but Sneason are gonna lose another position slowly because Tomaselli, I mean, is faster than her. He just needs to use her split stream, but he will do.
I think she's struggling for pace right now. Tomaselli is going for it. And remember, Tomaselli is the main person who can help Gabriel Gomes win the title, because if Nauteron doesn't win the race, Tomaselli wins the race instead of Nauteron, no matter where he finishes.
But Nauteron is winning the race, but no, because Radivesh is holding on the position. But now
from the outside into turn 2, and he gets the position. Tomaselli with a great move. He's up into second place. And can he hunt down Raven Nauteron? Can he help his teammate?
Well, he lost quite a lot of time with this overtake, but he might earn it back. Schlegel is losing positions. Schlegel is losing positions throughout the whole race. He's only 15.
Well, Gomes is still has Fashor pretty close behind him, so, and Tomaselli as well. So one of the Tomasellis might be helping Gomes, but the other might be harming him. So it's a fist-clenching championship finale, because you don't know what's gonna happen. You don't know who's gonna win it. One position could make the difference, could change everything.
Do I see well that Isaac Fazur is faster than Gomes?
He's right behind him. The two keep battling.
So yeah, so
Gomes needs to pull away from him, or he has to hope for that his teammate passes Nauteron on.
But Gomes at the moment is slower than Fazur.
Really coming hard on those two.
See, he's keep making little mistakes, and maybe, well, I'm not sure if Fazur is having the split stream now, but in that left-hander now we will see.
The exit from Junsao, which is this corner, is the critical part, and I think Gomes has a very good run through the corner. I'm not sure Fashor will be able to go after him. Sorry for the pun, it was not intended. But I think Fashor has to worry about Tomaselli attacking him. Meanwhile, Titkov makes the position into 4th place. To Tomaselli, he has so much speed advantage on the straight because of the better run, and he's going down the inside. He takes the position. Right now, both of the no, I'll hold that thought because we still have the battle. They're still going side by side. Titkov and Federi. Okay, so both championship contenders are chased by Tomaselli. One of them is the teammate of Gomes, and the other is not the teammate of. Sure, he wants more points. So yeah. The championship will be decided basically to who can keep Tomaselli behind better. Will it be Gomes or will it be Nateran? We'll have to see. Oh, goodbye, Felix. See you hopefully on the final lap, or I don't know. Sorry, I misread what you said, but yeah. I hope everyone is enjoying this race and the commentary because, yeah, I think it's an amazing championship finale, no matter who wins. And Miklos, are you still there?
Yes, I'm still there. I'm just letting you commentate. That's all. This is why I'm not talking at all.
Oh, alright, alright.
But I'm
Now
still
Makamo,
here. Yes.
position after position, he's now attacked by Makamo, and Makamo makes the position. One, easy as you like. For Tomaselli, this is critical for the championship. And Tomaselli makes the position.
Do you know what?
Into the corner.
Do you know what Tyron is needing? If the try is drying up, he needs like 9 or 10 seconds gap compared to the second place, and in that way he might change the tires without holding up, and then it's 100% he's winning the title.
And Nateran is pulling away from Paulino Tomaselli, so Gomes needs to gain back the position if he wants the championship.
And yes, when
or he needs to do the fastest lap.
Well, he won't have the fastest lap yet because those tires are pretty worn.
It could dry up, and if it dries up, Gomes will need to do anything to take the fastest lap from Nateran or to gain more positions. Either way, remember the fuel loads, because people could be going for the undercut. Not everyone is on the same fuel load.
Not only that, but with the new tires, even Nateran could get the fastest lap.
Ah, exactly. Radivojevic is under attack from Titkov.
Unfortunately, Radivojevic is losing the podium at the moment.
He has only had one podium so far this season in his motherland, Russia, and the Russian time driver is once again on the podium, at least for now, as he's trying to pass and he passes Radivojevic. He's back in a podium position after Russia, and Makamo passes Federi.
If I am correct, Radivojevic used to lead the championship, but things didn't really work out for her.
Fashor is trying to pass Skillen, but he doesn't make the move.
Yeah, instead he's nearly throwing the car away.
He had a little bit of oversteer, but he managed to correct it.
Yeah, he was locking up the left tire, this is why. Those Ardens were battling through the whole race. Just
I think it's perfect time to, after we see this overtake, if it happens. Okay, I think this is the perfect time to read the lineups for next season, in case nobody knows. Engineering, Paulino Tomaselli will remain at the team, and he will be joined by Nicolas Zorbach. Robin Careless will drive alongside Jared Fosbury, Isaac Fashor and Thomas Pascual. Nazara Radivojevic will stay and she will be joined by Laura Chung. At Campos we'll have Len Campana and Rodrigo Gomes. So both drivers from the Americas, and at Rapax we have two women drivers. Waldinger moving up from DTM along with Joe Hutter. At Arden we have Alessandro Tomaselli alongside a driver moving up from DTM, Xavi Perez. Amy Griffith alongside David Suarez, who's moving from Formula E.
Sorry for
think.
interrupting you, but Makamo is about to overtake Radivojevich and she's about to lose another position, which is happening now.
She goes very wide.
But for now, I think I'm gonna let you comment it because, like, yes.
Let me just finish the seats. At Trident, we will have Jamie
Okay.
Griffiths and David Suarez, like I said. At Russian Time, same lineup, Daniel Makamo and Maxim Titkov. At MP Motorsport, Max Killen stays, but Andrea Federi joins. And finally, at Prema, which is the new team, we'll have Henry Watzel driving alongside the new DTM champion Balin Cholga, who returns to GP2.
What did you say? Who retires from GP2?
Returns.
Returns, okay. Good.
He
I
drove
thought.
in GP2 before, but not anymore. So now he's coming back after winning the DTM title. And
Yes.
Monroe makes a pass on Pascual.
I'm gonna be just here and answering for some questions. Even the questions you say.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a slide there. Shows that the wet conditions are tricky. Yeah.
Do you have any new ideas for the next season? Like, what could make the next season more interesting?
Team review every race. Just kidding.
No. It's so tiring to do one.
We only did one.
Yes, this is why I said it's tiring. I'm lazy.
Yeah, I'm lazy as well.
So maybe no meme reviews, but I don't know what feature
A little
can
bit of a
bring.
slide. They're going side by side to the Mergulio. Can he make it around the outside of Mergulio? No. They're side by side. And Krebs makes the move into Jussao. Great pass. Let's see what happened there because it was a great
You
battle.
sound like French at the moment.
Speak as Brazilian as possible.
Yeah, but in Brazil they are not. Never mind. I don't think in Brazil they are talking in Brazilian.
Talking in Portuguese.
Yes.
Anyway, we'll see a replay now. Skillen. Oh, he had some aquaplaning at the Cotovelio corner, which gave Krebs a great run. And then he had a slide and almost went into him. That was dangerous. But thankfully no contact. But so close to contact. Hamilton at Baku in 2017, if you ask me. On the outside, went into the Junsao and got a position.
Well, you are being more Brazilian than me for sure.
Which is funny because neither of us are Brazilian.
Exactly, but we could.
I'm not gonna. I don't wanna sound like Neymar, no offense, football fans. But if you don't support Neymar, then it's okay. They're going free wide into turn one. Fosbury! Felsher goes very wide. So Fosbury, he makes in there. We have to check again. Made one position. He made two positions. And made three positions in less than 500 meters. Amazing. Amazing for Fosbury.
I can say this is our big overtaking master. Who was? Do you know the name? Back at
Marcelli!
DTM?
Fosbury, sorry.
No, neither of them were big overtaking masters at DTM, but thanks for the try.
I don't care.
I do. Because we should appreciate him. I just don't know who is him. I don't remember.
Now Monroe is going to try to go down the inside, but he backs out. This is the position now. The Red Bull test driver.
Is he?
I mean, he just had a slide and lost a lot of positions. So
I mean, he's a Red Bull test driver.
Then yes, but I'm not sure for next season. I don't remember.
Oh, well, I don't really know because you are the one with the knowledge of the seats, not me. They're going so slow in that section and I'm wondering if it's still raining or not. But as I see, well, I don't know yet because there is no dry line, so maybe it's still raining.
I agree.
We can't know that yet, but we know one thing for sure, this championship
This race is on fire. Not
Yes.
Hashtag Grand Prix Rock and Racing.
Yeah, but I'm looking forward when it's gonna be when it starts to be drier, like the
And
dry.
remember, you can see on the fuel load 8 liters for pit stops again soon.
Use
What's going on?
stream got offline, so this is why we stopped, and it's back. They say.
Game just looks frozen for me. Anymore, we're just going to a replay. So yeah, Gomes made the position. Passed into P17, I think. So yeah.
Those cars are going round and wonder how much they are drying the track up at the moment.
I mean, they could be drying it up. So yeah, I think there's definitely a dry line. Rodrigo Gomes tried to go down the inside of Henrik Watzal. Teammate, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, they are
Could be his
teammates of
teammate.
Carlin.
Oh yes, my mistake. But yeah, he tried to go past, but he didn't make the position. Thing from Skillen for the last point spot.
But not here yet, maybe at the straight. Even
Well,
though,
I'm still looking at the battle for the lead, and the gap seems pretty consistent between Alteron and Tomaselli, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. Speaking of Tomaselli, his cousin Alessandro Tomaselli, he's attacking Campana now. I think he's a bit too far back, but look at his fuel load, he's gonna be pitting soon. Within the next 3 or 4 laps, probably.
yeah,
But someone else might make the position. Max Skillen, the Scottish driver, is going down the inside of Felix Krebs now. Goes into P10. Does he? Yes, he does. A little bit of a slide there, I think, but he makes the position. He's going down the red post. He's going to try something. The MP Motorsport driver is going down the inside.
oh, and he's going off the track
Goes wide.
nearly.
Campana goes wide and he loses the position.
Everyone is making an overtake on everyone. It's amazing to see that.
Yeah, agreed, indeed. And now Rodrigo Gomes, he's... Let's see if he can do that.
Somebody gonna pit.
Felix Krebs is going to pit this lap. Let's see what tires he's gonna make. That will be critical.
Well, probably the wet still because
Ah.
like there is no dry line on the track.
But he'll probably put enough fuel to go to the end, so yeah.
Well, we will see.
Remember everyone, the first pit stop shook up the field so much, so let's see what the second pit stop does.
Well, maybe the same, but only one person is pitting at the moment, so
Ah.
it's something which I'm not sure will influence it too much.
Oh, George, welcome to the seat. Team news, I'm sorry George, but you didn't get a seat, so I'm very sorry. Krebs comes into the pits.
So Notran is getting into F1. Interesting.
He was confirmed last week, not. And Federi, he goes. No, he doesn't go past. I thought he went, but he didn't. Spits, he goes on the same tire,
But, yes.
and he fuels to the end. He is fueled to the end. 5 drivers lost their seats for next season. They lost their top class drive totally. Trina, Hunter, who announced he's retiring. One more. I'm so sorry, but I forgot who it was. I really apologize. But yeah, 5 drivers are getting out of the top class. Yeah, and Torvik, I think. Yeah.
So who are the drivers who lost out on the Formula 1 seats?
Well, for a start, I lost my Red Bull seat because you got it, and Tomaselli is into the pits.
No, I mean who gonna fall out from F1 aside
Yes,
Hunter and George?
Osa and Vedrina, and I think Turvik as well. So those 5.
Vedrina is falling out from F1?
Ah.
I didn't know that.
First choice was Force India, he didn't get it. His second choice was Williams, he didn't get it. So,
Well,
yeah.
yes. Tomaselli is coming back to around P6 or no P7.
Ah,
But
let's see if he can undercut now Terran. He's gonna come out close to his teammate though.
maybe Gomez. Yes, Gomez is overtaking him.
But Gomez is pitting this lap, so I hope that Tomaselli will hope that Gomez doesn't hold him up, because Tomaselli needs to push if he wants to get undercut.
Yes, Campanas, and well, the track is not drying. It just,
It's
getting.
a little bit better. And now Schlegel goes down the inside of Isaac for sure, but he backs out. So yeah. Griffith's in the pits. Zorbach in the pits. Yeah. Pit this lap or he's going to pit another lap. But well, look who's pitting this lap, it's Radivojevic. So let's
Well,
see if he can
if
keep the
things
lead.
if things are going well for Notaran, on the weather is going to stay like that. But yes, Radivojevic is going to pit.
She's going pretty slow, I think, on the explosion south. She was holding up Federi, but Federi doesn't need to worry because she's pitting. What's Federi doing? He's going down the inside. He doesn't care that she's pitting. He overtakes her anyway. Only in my
Wow.
opinion. He could have
Oh,
just gone on the outside and went full speed, but instead he slowed both of them down.
Yes, but it was a nice overtake, you have to admit.
Indeed, Tag Life Federi. Radivojevic into the pits. Gomes into the pits. Let's see where he rejoins. Can he win the championship? Radivojevic, she's in third place in the championship. She cannot get second, so third is the best she can do.
She
She's
got
held
held
up.
up so much.
She has to wait for Gabriel Gomes, who comes into the pits now. However, will be joining Haas next
But
season.
Gomez is getting lucky. He's getting lucky even though... Hell,
He doesn't get held up.
No.
Join, I think, in P15 or maybe P16 provisionally.
P16.
Or 17, I don't know.
No.
16 probably, but
Well, so
other
far...
people are going to have to pit. And did Tomaselli pass him? I think Tomaselli passed him. Alessandro Tomaselli. Campana. Tomaselli is right behind Campana, so if Gomes can hunt down Campana, it might save his championship. If you ask me.
Well, yes. Gomez might only need to score a point.
He needs one more. Once everyone pits, I think he's gonna need just one more position. He's gonna need P8.
He's
Slab,
not
but he
here.
doesn't.
Well, Notiran just gained a lot on Titkov, which is good.
Yeah, but he's not racing Titkov, he's racing Paulino Tomaselli. Let's see how his pace is, because everything he can to win the race so that his teammate can win the championship. So
Yeah, Fosbury is attacking Skillan now, and since he's in Splitstream, he will.
hello Mocho, Hunter is retiring because he didn't get a seat anymore.
Oh, and Fosbury in the inside and going to pit this lap. But
And
still
he makes the
getting
position.
overtaken. Yes.
I think Skillen is pitting as well, I didn't check, but Paulino Tomaselli's pace now will be critical, because now Terran is waiting to pit, so
Muno is gonna overtake him as well.
he has pitted. Let's see where he rejoins.
Until he's
Gomes
Gomez.
in the pits as well.
Oh, he's having a long pit stop. Or had a long pit stop.
I think. Pana, he's overtaken by Alessandro Tomaselli. Tomaselli makes the move.
Well, Gomez is
Back.
getting jumped by many guys at the moment, so some of them is joining back.
Posta, then Campana, down the inside of the Lago. And no, he doesn't regain the position. Attack from Krebs. This is bad for Gomes. He needs to step on the throttle and go faster. Otherwise, the championship might be in jeopardy.
Wasn't okay, so Titkov is pitting likewise
pit.
not here on the next lap.
Yeah, has not Aaron waited too long, because if he waits too long, he might be getting jumped by Tomaselli.
Well, we will
The
see.
one thing Gabriel Gomes needs.
He's gonna have fresher tires. Don't forget that. And Titkov is gonna come back in a pretty good position, maybe at P5. They should wait and see.
Yeah,
He can't go as fast here. but he gonna get P4, yes. Here's Fosbury now.
Yeah. Like,
Radivage for the points, P9.
and it is gone. The freezing is gone.
It was such a long pit stop for him. And Gomez from the... No, Thomas getting overtaken by Krabs.
Uh,
That's... wow. Fosbury is coming back, but behind Gomez and the others, probably. Yes.
see.
Yes, he does. But he has fresher tires now, and now
Yeah.
not running in the pits. And we
And
should
Gomes
watch
has been
him.
overtaken by Krab. Now not turn on pits. Let's see if he can rejoin ahead of Tomaselli, because this is going to be critical for the race and for the championship.
Let's see the pit stop, how fast it will be. Well,
Yeah.
he might get hauled up. And
Is he
yes,
held
he
up?
does.
Yes, he is held up. No, I think only a very little bit, but
But still, he got held
let's
up.
see if he can keep the lead. You can see on the mini map where Tomaselli is.
Well, he might have. He might keep it. He
I
can
think he's
only
going
come
to keep
pretty
it.
slowly here, but he will keep it.
Yeah, most likely. He can go up to speed now, and I think he's still going to be in the lead.
And
Yeah,
now
I
he
can
can
see
go
on the
up
minimap.
on speed now completely, and he will. Yes, he keeps the lead.
Yeah, he leads. But so close. Pretty close, if you ask me. He needs to push right now, because this is the only chance for if he wants to help Gomes
He
win the
will.
championship.
He will push because he's having the fresher tires.
Yeah, exactly. And I think a little bit of a slide there, I'm not sure.
Gomez is getting attacked by Pascual as well. Gomez might lose a 23-point gap. Like, this would be a big battle from him.
Almost like the real one season.
Like, it will be
When
such.
Hamilton had a
Yes.
17-point gap with 20 points available, and he still lost the championship.
27.
And yes, that one. Difference between Tomaselli and Alteron is going to be critical, because
But wait, if Norton is losing the first place, then he's losing the championship. And yes, we
Exactly.
are commentating.
yeah, if Gomes doesn't get any points, he has to pray to the Brazilian gods that Tomaselli can overtake Alteron, because that will be what decides the championship, if Tomaselli can get past or not in the final 14 laps.
Yes, and seems like the track won't be dry, so it says like that.
It is me and Miklos commentating. Our last race as teammates, because he's staying at Red Bull and I'm moving to Williams, so yeah.
Munro and Skillan are in, and Munro might jump
both of them are
Skillan
pitting.
here.
Yeah,
Munro,
we'll have to see.
yeah, he
Which of
will
the people does a
overtake
better
him back.
job.
Nah, he's Munro.
Row is ahead. See how many Gomes is in P10.
Yes, and in that way,
He
Norton
needs
is
to hold
losing.
this position and gain 2 more.
But Pascual is gonna overtake him. Look, he's
Go for
coming
it
now.
down the Reta Oposta. Goes Tomasz Pascual.
Yes, and he's next to him now, but can't.
No, he doesn't overtake. Gomes holds on the outside and keeps the position. Rodrigo Gomes is behind on row. Gabriel Gomes has 1 point right now, but 1 point is not enough. He needs to be P8 to win the championship.
Well, are you sure about that? Yes.
Or Tomaselli to pass now turn, because look at the gap, 1.1 seconds. He's closing it down.
Yes, and in that way he will lose it.
It doesn't matter where Gomes finishes if Tomaselli does. No, sorry. If Nauteron doesn't win the race, it doesn't matter where Gomes finishes. He can even finish in last place and he'll still be champion.
Yes.
In the race, Nauteron won't
I
be
know.
champion. It's as simple as that, really.
Yes, no, I know.
Like I said, Tomaselli will be doing everything in his power to help his teammate. I'm sure about that.
I mean, I would be so stunned if the track would start to dry up while they are completing their last laps. And then Notre would come out the pits, and then he could somehow win the race still.
Pascual passes Gomes. Pascual passes Gomes. And we got a question in the chat from Michael Mocho. do you feel about your teams? I feel very, very painful to lose the Red Bull seat. I feel, I feel it would have been very close, but I think either of us would have deserved it. Of course, I'm very happy for Miklos, but myself. But yeah, that doesn't matter right now. I mean, I still have a seat in the top class at Williams, so situation. It's very painful, but I at least have the Williams. So yeah. And how do you feel, Miklos?
Well, of course, I'm really happy, but well, you're still gonna be at Formula One, so it's not that you have to go to DTM, and you can still earn back any spots, you know. So it's not like you are falling out from the whole stuff.
Still,
Yes. But yes, you have a good engine, which might, you know, mean a lot at the power tracks like Monza, Canada, even at Japan. So
I
yeah.
hope so. Of course, it's very, very painful, but at least I'm still in a car. Michael Williams are not better. Williams finished P5 in 2016. Red Bull finished P2. So yeah.
We will see how the season will go, and Notarano is now losing ground against Tomaselli, and in this way Tomaselli might have it.
Yeah, it really one day it really sucks to be sacked one day after my birthday, but what can you do? That's just it's painful, but at least commentating GP2 helps me relieve the pain. So because we're witnessing a very good championship battle here, and one of the championship contenders against his title rival's teammate in the battle for the race win, and this will be crucial.
Yes, and Tomaselli might get into attack range in next lap, while Gomez lost another position.
Zorbach, thank you very much for the cookies. Thank you
Who
very
is
much.
having the fastest lap now? Oops, Laura Chung overtook. Wait, because Gomez lost another position.
Yeah, Gomes is losing position after position, so he has to rely on Tomaselli if he wants to win the title. There is no other way now.
Yes. This is how Laura and Isaac are battling. So Isaac went to the inside. Then Laura hold it around the outside.
Yeah. And he got the position into the Ciudad del Lago. Sorry.
Not really, not yet, because Laura is attacking back here.
To the Ferradura, Laura Chang. She goes down the inside of Ferradura.
Yes.
And she takes back the position to the Ferradura corner. Amazing.
Exactly,
Great
but
battle.
she's going wild and wide.
Aranja and Isaac for sure. He doesn't
Okay.
get the position. Marcel is so close. With just 11 laps to go, this is the battle that will decide the race win and the championship.
Still Paulino is having the fastest lap like I thought.
I think it's him. Alessandro Tomaselli, he goes down the inside. Vojevic,
He did
to the
it.
Senna, yes, and he passes. She runs a little wide and that helps him gain the position.
Atiravi just got some pace.
Bit.
Poor Snezona just lost tons of positions from P1. She's P7 at the moment.
Gomes is trying to gain a position back. He's going down the inside of Henry Watzel. No, he can't. And he's gonna be under pressure from Rodrigo Gomes next. Eagle down the inside takes the position from for sure. Heading into the Ferradura corner, where we saw an overtake already. Then he'll have the inside into Laranja. And Fashor keeps the position. The two of them. To the Bico de Pato corner, I think that's how it's called. Amazing, they're still almost side by side, but Schlegel slots in behind now. Divojevic is trying to get back at Tomaselli. Meanwhile, Paulino Tomaselli, he's losing pace on Alterno at the moment, I think. Side, she takes the position. So yeah, she takes the position.
Well, track is not getting dry so far.
It isn't.
Now Tomaselli, but
Best
anyway, he's
side.
only running outside.
Get it.
Tomaselli is having now.
Sally ahead. Salisbury attacking Krebs. Meanwhile, Paolo Tomaselli is losing some pace to Nauternon. Has he burned too much of his tires? Or did he make a slight mistake? Whatever the case, if he wants his teammate to win the championship, he needs to get back on the throttle and close down the gap. Unless he wants Nauternon to win the championship. Nicholas says, can we play something together after the stream, Rob and Miklos? Not really in the mood, honestly. So, yeah. Sorry, Nicholas. But anyway, let's get back to the race. Livojevic, I think she might be losing some time to Tomaselli. And we still have a battle for the final points spot between Fosbury and Krebs. Fosbury is gonna try to go down the inside. Position. Fosbury, he takes the position. He is up to 10th. And Gomes runs wide, he loses another position. Things are going downhill for him. Tomaselli can get past Nauternon, otherwise he might lose the championship. And the gap, I think it's similar. I'm not sure. Yeah.
Who we are cheering for?
I don't want to sound biased, I just...
Of the two teammates at 2 status, Schlega is getting overtaken by Laura from the outside.
cheering for both of them, honestly, because I really find it unfair to cheer on one and not the other, because as a commentator, you're supposed to be impartial, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Crofty. Sorry about the joke.
Oh, there is a car slowing down. That's Isaac Fazur. He's out from the race.
We have a DNF in this race.
Water leak.
Isaac for sure is out of the race with a water leak. Basically an engine failure, but water leak. Season for him, he's out of the race.
He's getting pushed out from the track now. Yes. Well, he didn't have a good race after all. He got the problem before the pits, but he couldn't pit. He gets here and he can't.
You can't pit with an engine failure. Unless like in IFMC, when Ricardo had an engine failure, but he pitted, and they repaired his engine failure.
That's good. You're doing it exactly right, mate.
I mean, he didn't have a good race, so
Okay, slow acceleration out of corners. Do not use
it's like no matter if finishes or not.
very gentle.
I know. He wasn't on course for points anyway, so that's a bad way to end the season, retiring with mechanical problem, but it is what it is.
Exactly.
Yeah, we have a yellow flag on this section, so no overtaking
Not
here.
for long.
Yeah, not for long, but for the moment.
For like that much.
I have to see the battle for the lead again, because I think Titkov might be joining in the battle as well.
Yeah, but
Nauternon is pulling away.
bearing a better pace.
But Titkov could be gaining on the both of them, so we'll have to see.
Schlega is overtaking back Chung. Look.
The battle of the status. This is Status's final race. They are leaving and they're gonna be replaced by Prema next season. So
Well, they are having
in their
a pretty
final race,
terrible
the two
season,
Status
to be
are
honest.
battling.
They're having a terrible season, to be honest.
Agreed. Skillan goes a little wide, passing Gomes. Gomes' race is going from bad to worse.
And
but
again, Laura is not leaving herself.
remember in Manor's last race in real life, Ocon and Verlaine were battling, and now in Status's last race in GP4 OC GP2, the two Statuses are battling, Chung and Schlegel.
But Chung is beating her teammate at the moment.
And now Nauternon is increasing the gap a lot. It's up to 2.3 seconds, so if you look at the gap, Titkov is gaining. Titkov is gaining, I think.
No, not that
I'm not
much, but
sure.
he does.
I don't think Titkov can catch Nauteron in time. So I think Nauteron might
I'm
have
gonna
the
let you
championship in the bag.
commentate now as well. Just, you know.
Thank you, mate. Thank you.
You're
So the
welcome.
status battle, I think it's continuing at the moment. If I don't sound so enthusiastic, but
I know.
to try once again to get the position, and yeah,
And yeah, he
down the
tries.
inside. And this, can you overtake Laura Chung again? Right into the Senna is the first turn. He takes the position again. Not bad.
Yep.
And the position of Felix Krebs. So yeah, Gomes is down to P16 if he wants to win the championship, or for Tomaselli to get the lead. Either one of those two is going to work for him. Not doing well because Nauteron is increasing the gap. He's increasing the gap, so yeah.
So yeah, he does.
So Nauteron has just got to cruise to the end, the final 6 laps, don't make any mistakes, and he will be champion with an amazing comeback in the final race.
Yes, and it's from a pretty impossible position, to be honest. So this is why Notre would deserve the championship so much. Just getting a champion from a 23 points lead. And this is something we might not see at Formula 1 because Florian Walker is leading by 25 points in front of Jay McKenzie, but Formula 1 is not having these kind of equal cars that...
Yeah, but remember, every time when Florian Volker didn't finish the race, it was Jay McKenzie who won.
Yes,
The top
exactly.
for Formula 1, the criteria is a lot simpler. If Volker gets 1 point, he is champion. If he doesn't get points, and if Mackenzie wins the race, Mackenzie is champion.
Yes,
So it's
and
pretty simple if you ask me.
a little be right back for me.
So Zorbach says, Bob, thank you, Nicolas. I appreciate it, mate. Thank you. He's increasing the gap to 3 seconds, and I don't think he's going to be caught in the remaining 5 laps. So yeah, 5 laps to go in this amazing GP2 season. GP2 champion crowned. Grab P2 from Tomaselli. He's gonna try to catch him. Gaining. So Maxim Titkov, his best finish of the season was P3 in Russia. One coincidentally. Let's see if we can make it P2 in Brazil. Because I'm sure I think he's near the back, so Titkov wants as many points as possible. So yeah. He does. Well, is this Tomaselli or Gomes? I think it was Tomaselli. But I think it was Tomaselli. Yeah, sorry guys. Meanwhile,
Well,
Robin
what do you
Careless,
think
he's going
about
for the
this
move.
season? This GP2 season?
It was exciting. For the first time since 2009, which was the season when I took part in GP2, for the first time since 2009 we had the title fight which went until the final race, because all the other seasons were domination. So yeah, with the new stats system for GP2, it's really good to see a proper title fight again, go to the very end.
Just a
For
question. Did Viggo Holst take part ever before in GP2?
I think he joined the top class before GP2 was a thing.
Okay,
so
because in that way it's possible that neither of the Formula 1 champions ever take a race in GP2.
I think.
And in
Right,
that
right
way...
now, all the drivers that won a race, just everyone who made it to that top class from GP2. All the top class drivers who won a race after being in GP2 are Quag, and of course there is Armar K, who had a lot of podiums, and Franco Gamba,
Yeah, Gamba finally got a podium.
We might have a champion coming from the GP2, so yeah.
Yeah,
Champion who
I
came from
don't know if
GP2.
no Terranon or Gomez are going to be able to fight for those podiums, but for sure, I believe in them. And probably if they get a good team or they are lucky, then they might have a chance for the win and for the podiums.
Yeah. I think I'm not gonna get. I think I'm not gonna get a single win next season because
You can't know.
the Williams isn't so good anymore. They only got one podium in real life, so.
I mean, even if they didn't in 2015, I don't think Red Bull had any wins. But
But
even though,
they had two podiums.
I mean,
They had three
yes.
podiums.
So basically, it's GP4. Like even if my win didn't count after all, I still won in 2015, and with that win, I was just canceling a big unlucky streak because in 2014 I couldn't win at all.
2014, I had a brilliant first half of the season, but a disaster second half of the season because I had 10 DNFs in 6 DNFs in the final 8 races in 2014. So now in 2015, I had a brilliant first half of the season. 6 P4 finishes in 8 races in a row. Yeah, it wasn't good enough to keep me a seat. So I think it's very unfortunate for me. But what can you do? Oh well.
Well, yeah.
Let's get back to the GP2 race because to the left is do 2 more laps, 8 more kilometers of the Brazil, no, 7 more kilometers of the Brazil circuit. So yeah, 2 laps to go. He has a 6 second gap, which is more than good enough. He just needs to get to the end without any problems or any mistakes. Championship with an unbelievable comeback. So yeah.
Yes. He's having an unbelievable comeback, as you say.
I don't think anyone expected Turn-On to win the championship, but
Well, no, he does. So we can be proud of him.
yeah.
It's only one more lap. And this is the final lap.
A final lap of the season.
And basically this is the final lap of the 2015 GP2 season, which happened to be quite interesting and quite eventful, likewise the DTM and Formula 1. And
So
this
let's
season ends with the win.
freeze. Yeah, sorry.
So this
Lap.
season is ending with Noteranon's win, if everything goes planned. Even though he had a 23-point gap, he could just turn the cars, turn the tables, and in that way taking the championship spot away from Gabriel Gomez. Even though they are both is reaching the top class lately, they are both getting either to Haas or Renault. No, Tiranon is the one who could tell that he won the championship and in that way got into Formula 1. And I'm not saying Gabriel is not deserving it because he's the second, he has the second position in the Drivers' Championship. So both of them showed us something impressive, something extravagant. We won't ever forget about them in this season. And something they both can be proud of as they are entering the Formula 1 world with their teams. And this is the final
Corner of the
corners.
season. So yeah, they're both Gomes is finally making the step to the big time, and now Terranon is going to one more corner, the Subilatos boxes, and Teraven Alteron. He's going to win the Brazilian GP, and he wins the GP2 championship. Teraven Alteron. He is our champion today in GP2. Amazing drive for him. And the art. Now no, sorry. Tomaselli second, Titkov third, and I will let you do the rest.
Alright, so another feeder is coming at P5, even though he was P2 or P3 at some times, the P5 is not bad from him at all. He can be proud of himself, and we are congratulating to him for that pretty impressive position. Then behind him at P6 comes Alexander Tomaselli, then Snizan Radivojevic, who basically lost several positions and only got P7. Pascual comes at P8, Lin Campana at P9, and there was a big battle at the end, which we didn't see yet, how they finished. Yes, exactly. So there are some positions.
The one to cross the line will be Nicolas Zorba.
And there is the confirmation. Wait, there is the confirmation about that Tiravino Tarunon won the 2015 GP4 GP2 offline championship with the art team.
By just 2 points, so massive congratulations to him. And Zorba crosses the line to conclude the season.
And yes, and here is the 2015 champion. And for the end, the dry line appeared at some points of the track.
At the very end.
Yes, so here is the current 2015 champion and next year Formula One driver. And I wonder if we can follow him back to the pits, but no, we can't.
I think the game is over, so the race is over. Now Teron with the victory, Tomaselli second, and Tidkov third. That is the final podium of the season. So I hope you enjoyed the race, everyone. This is the season, an amazing season, GP2
and
season. GP2.
Let's not forget about Racing Engineering is taking the Constructors Championship in 2015. Even though not Teron won with art, the team can get the Constructors Championship.
Racing Engineering win the championship, and we will have the GP2, not the GP4 to the GP4 OC top tier qualifying after this. So final qualifying of the season, guys. So stay tuned, and who's gonna take the final pole position? We have to wait and see. Last season, I took the final pole position in Brazil, but I don't think I'm gonna get the pole position this time because the car isn't so good. So let you take the pole position.
Most likely we won't take the pole position, nor the Williamses. I think either the Ferraris or the Mercedes. So Villeneuve or J. McKenzie, maybe Joseph Willows or Florian Werker might have the chance for taking the pole position.
I know, and the fastest lap it goes to Paulino Tomaselli. So yeah, that is the season over. The season over. 120.007 was his fastest lap, as you guys can see. Quite an amazing GP2 season. So yeah, I can't wait for the next one. You already know the lineups, but if you want, I can read the lineups for GP2 next season once again. If you
you don't have to, but you can if you want.
Everyone who joined the stream late, or
Yes.
So
yes,
the
yes.
GP2 lineups for next season are Tomaselli and Nicolas Zorba at Racing Engineering, Robin Kellis and Jared Fosbury at Art. At Dams, we have Thomas Pascual and Isaac Fashor. At Rapax, Nezana Radvojevic and Laura Chang. Campan and Rodrigo Gomes. At Kalin, Bence Waldinger and Joel Hutter. At Arden, Alessandro Tomaselli and Shafi Perez. At Trident, Jamie Griffiths and David Suarez. At Russian Time, Daniel Macamo and Maxim Titkov. At MP Motorsport, Max Skillen and Andrea Federi. And finally, at Prema Racing, the new team, Balint Sholga and Henning Watzel. Those will be the lineups for next season. So, Ionescu, he has been Miklos Gal. This has been GP2 season, GP2. And we hope you all enjoyed it. Peace.
See ya, guys.